Have you ever felt like an outsider in your own life, stuck in a form that limits every move, yet still able to offer small comforts to those around you, while jealousy and change stir like unexpected winds? The faint metallic click of coins, the cool touch of a can in someone's hand, the mix of warmth from friends and the sting of new rivalries. These sensations pull at the core of episode 4 of Reborn as a vending machine. I now wander the dungeon season 3, titled The Troubles Will Continue Forever. It aired on April 22, 2026, and streams on Crunchyroll. This episode sits deep in the final arc, building on the group's recent escapes, rescues, and shifting bonds from earlier episodes. It mixes light-hearted reunion moments with hints of ongoing challenges, giving a cozy yet uneasy feeling. You sense the story slowing down to breathe, showing how even in a dangerous dungeon, everyday feelings like closeness and jealousy shape who we become. It leaves a gentle hook. When new connections form, do old ones grow stronger or start to crack? Picking up right after a tense rescue and escape involving Boxo and Pity, also called Kitty in some discussions. The group returns to the familiar island in the Dog Mountain Stratum. Lammy's rushes to greet Boxo with her usual energy, but Pity steps in, creating funny yet pointed jealous moments with Lammy's and Hulami. The residents face troubles that force them to leave their home, leading to a move toward the Clearflow Lake Stratum, where things start to feel a bit brighter. Boxo continues helping in his quiet way, providing items and support, while the party deals with small community problems and growing personal dynamics. It flows naturally from the high-stakes action of previous episodes into these more grounded, slice-of-life scenes mixed with light tension, like stopping at a familiar rest spot during a long, uncertain journey. You feel the pull of what comes next without big explosions, just the quiet wonder of how bonds hold up under change. The pacing feels relaxed and warm, like a calm day after a storm. It advances the larger final arc story by showing the group's movement between strata and how Boxo's presence keeps helping everyone adapt. There are no huge plot twists, but subtle developments in relationships, and the residents' relocation builds steady momentum toward bigger conflicts ahead. The episode ends on a sweet, hopeful note that still carries the title's sense of lingering troubles. Some viewers might wonder about the exact reasons for the move or how quickly things improve. The light novel and manga clarify that these stratum shifts often bring both hardship and new opportunities, with Boxo's abilities playing a key role in easing transitions. This clears up any cloudy feelings about why troubles seem to follow the group. It ties into the world structure where safety is never permanent, much like real-life moves that bring both loss and fresh starts. The dramatic balance works well. Light comedy in the first half gives way to a touching close, making you curious about how these small fixes will matter when bigger storms hit. Boxo stays the steady heart of the story. Silent yet observant, he carries the quiet wound of his strange existence, but shows growth through helpful actions that strengthen the group. Lammy shines with her bright, protective spirit. Her jealousy feels honest and human, revealing deeper feelings without changing her core kindness. Hulami adds sharp wit and support, while Pity's interest in Boxo brings surprising new energy that pushes everyone to reflect on their bonds. Their choices feel consistent and touching. Lammy's pushing forward with loyalty, Boxo finding ways to comfort without words. It reminds me of those quiet helpers in life or history who never shout but become essential, making you ask yourself, what hidden role do I play for the people around me? The episode softly explores belonging, jealousy, change, and usefulness. What happens when someone new enters a tight circle? Does it threaten what you have or open new paths? These ideas show up in small moments. The sting of being pushed aside versus the warmth of shared help. Hope versus lingering troubles plays out gently, showing that even when problems continue forever, kindness and small comforts can create pockets of peace. It echoes the human struggle to hold onto connections while the world keeps shifting, much like families or communities facing moves and new faces throughout history. Fresh details about the strata enrich the dungeon universe. Different environments bring unique challenges and chances, like moving from one island setting to clearer waters. These layers make the world feel real and complicated, blending adventure with everyday survival in a way that feels lived in. The script stays light, funny, and heartfelt. Lines mix humor with real emotion, especially in the jealous exchanges that never feel mean. Some moments linger sweetly, carrying quiet foreshadowing about future bonds. It avoids feeling cliché by keeping everything grounded in the characters' personalities. Studio Gokumi and Asahi continues strong work under director Takashi Yamamoto, with Ken Nato, Studio Tulip, as art director and character designs adapted by Naoki Yamauchi and Takahiro Sakai. The visuals feel inviting. Warm colors and reunion scenes contrast with the cooler tones of relocation, using light and shadow to highlight emotions. Stillness around Boxo makes his quiet presence comforting, while gentle movement in interactions adds life. Here, beauty means finding joy in simple connections amid uncertainty. certainty. Not flashy, but deeply comforting. Direction uses close, warm shots on faces and small actions to mirror inner feelings, with smooth editing that flows between laughs and tender beats. The OST by Yuta Uraki and Keita Takahashi acts like a soft friend. Playful tunes lift jealous comedy, while quieter motifs let emotional warmth shine. Silence sometimes speaks loudest, letting the vending machine's hum or a character's sigh carry the moment. Voice acting brings real soul. Jun Fukuyama as Bakso, Japanese, gives clever life to limited phrases. Keith Hondo as Lammy's delivers energetic warmth with honest tremors of jealousy that feel true. Supporting voices add charm and depth, making every interaction feel alive and relatable. This episode left me with a soft, smiling ache, like coming home after trouble and finding both familiar hugs and new surprises waiting. The jealous moments sparked gentle wonder mixed with a touch of suspense about changing friendships. It feels like a quiet collision of small destinies, where one vending machine keeps tying people together. You walk away thinking about your own circles. Can jealousy turn into growth? And do troubles really continue forever? Or can kindness slowly change them? It touches that universal wish for belonging, leaving warm echoes that make you pause and smile. Some might say the slower, more everyday pacing feels too gentle if you want constant excitement, and a few jealous bits could seem light at first. Yet these choices feel purposeful. They mirror the theme of finding meaning in daily life and build stronger care for the characters before tougher parts of the final arc. The show trusts you to enjoy the warmth, turning what could feel minor into something charming. Episode 4 succeeds warmly in its goals. It deepens relationships, shows the world's gentle shifts, and keeps the quirky heart of this ice guy alive with humor and feeling. Its biggest strength is turning simple moments and a vending machine into something emotionally rich. Any slower pace only makes the ongoing troubles feel more real and the sweet notes more earned. So after tasting the cool relief of small helps and feeling the light sting of change in old friendships, can you really step away from this strange, kind group? The dungeon still holds more trials, but so do more chances for quiet connection. Head over to Crunchyroll, not just to watch, but to let yourself feel how even the most unexpected life can bring people together. The next trouble or comfort is waiting, and something in you will want to know how the bonds hold and what they become.